There's nothing more important to a first-person shooter than the shooting. The way weapons feel and how they perform is key to the way a first-person shooter plays and how you can best play it. Today we're going to talk about one of the 6 primary weapon classes in Titanfall 2, the assault rifle class. Before we get started, anytime I reference damage numbers, I'm referring to a spreadsheet created by a fellow Titanfall player named Matt H. As far as I can tell from playing the game and testing the weapons, his information is correct. There are currently 4 assault rifles in Titanfall 2, the R201 Carbine, the Hemlock Bf4, the G2A5, and the V47 Flatline. They each perform well at medium to long ranges, but they each have strengths and weaknesses that make choosing the right assault rifle for your build and playstyle a real decision and not just an illusion of choice. So let's talk about them. First up, the R201 Carbine. When Titanfall 2 was first released, a lot of people were under the impression that this gun was overpowered, but it's anything but. In fact, it's perfectly balanced. With a comfortable hipfire spread, manageable recoil, high rate of fire, and decent per bullet damage, this gun can fill whatever role you put it in. Thing is, it doesn't excel at any one thing. It doesn't have any glaring weaknesses, but when you put it up against an extreme, it will fall short. Now let's see the R201 Carbine in action. The hipfire spread, it's tight, it's neat, it's clean, it's easy to control at close range, but at longer ranges you'll want to rely more on your aim down sights because your bullets will start to spread out a lot. And that feels just right, it's perfectly balanced, but like I said before, because this gun doesn't do anything extreme, you might find yourself losing those one-on-one encounters because you're lacking any real oomph or anything really special that some of these other guns have. But even without anything fancy, the R201 Carbine will serve you well. Next up, the Hemlock Bf4. This is one of the more specialized assault rifles. Packing a much harder punch than the R201, this gun is a precision burst firing powerhouse. The catch is, you can't have all the power without a struggle. The Hemlock has a much wider hipfire spread and a strong but simple to control upward recoil when fired rapidly. The coolest thing about the Hemlock, you can really feel the power every time you fire off shots with this gun. If you're making use of the Hemlock's maximum rate of fire, you'll feel yourself losing control of your reticle, but when you're deliberate, it's beyond easy to keep your sights set on the enemy. The biggest downside is the bad hipfire performance. It's a good candidate for a pistol secondary weapon, but if you're precise, you don't need to worry about a sidearm. Third on our list is the G2A5. Most people sing this gun praises, they swear by it. It's great, it gets the job done. This semi-automatic rifle deals the highest per bullet damage in the assault rifle class and has the least recoil. Its downsides are its slow rate of fire and small magazine capacity. If you're accurate but you want a gun with more flexibility than you get with a sniper rifle, then the G2A5 is a great choice. It has basically no recoil and rewards you if you can keep your targets lined up long enough to land 3 quick shots. One of the major downsides to this weapon though is that even though you have the precision of a sniper, you don't have the same power as one, and you'll almost always lose a one-on-one duel with the true kings of range. Last but definitely not least is the V47 Flatline. First off, if you've been wondering why this gun is called the Flatline, it's because of the recoil pattern. Get it? It's a flat line. The flat line makes a flat line. You get it? It's a little bit ham-fisted, but this rifle deals the same per bullet damage as the Hemlock, but it fires fully automatic. The downside is the difficult to manage side-to-side recoil pattern makes the gun less effective at longer ranges. The farther away from your target, the more unwieldy this gun becomes. The unpredictable side-to-side recoil is difficult to manage while aimed down sights at long distances, but the hipfire spread is tight, which means the close and medium ranges will be your home while using the flatline. It's no secret that Titanfall 2 is a very fast-paced game, but the assault rifle class favors a more balanced and controlled playstyle. I'm sure many people will disapprove of me suggesting this, but if you're going to tote one of these guns, you might want to consider taking a chill pill. I'm not saying you shouldn't make use of the game's movement mechanics, nor am I saying you should camp like a quote, worthless Call of Duty player, end quote. What I'm saying is pay attention to the gun's performance. In Titanfall 2, running doesn't affect your hipfire spread because you're a badass, well-trained pilot, but jumping does. If you're any good at this game, you'll be jumping around a lot, so if you're using an assault rifle, especially the more specialized Hemlock and G2A5, you'll have a much harder time running and gunning like a crazy person than if you were using an R201 Carbine or the flatline. As you can see, the Hemlock's already poor hipfire performance is made even worse when you're trying to be cool. So how do you remedy this? You want to play Titanfall like Titanfall. You don't want boots on the ground, you want boots on the walls and parkour and right? You want that energy. Well, you can have all of that and more. The Hover Pilot Kit is a great way to combine the high-flying acrobatics of Titanfall 2 with the controlled aim-down sights gameplay that assault rifles prefer. You can run, you can jump, you can do all the things you're supposed to do in Titanfall, then, when you see an enemy, you can line them up and knock them down. You see, I'm not a monster. I'm not some Call of Duty fanboy that was sent to infiltrate your precious Titanfall and encourage the people of the world to camp. Although camping is kind of nice, you get a tent, you go out in the wilderness. It's not that kind of camping, I'm kidding, I know what I'm talking about. Now let's go over the Hover Pilot Kit. Just like the name says, it causes you to hover whenever you aim down sights. If you're aiming down sights when you jump, you'll immediately begin hovering. If you're moving quickly, aiming down sights won't completely stop your momentum because physics. You'll slow down a lot, but you'll still be moving in the same direction you were before you activated hover. Also, you cannot hover indefinitely. Aiming down sights while wall running will reduce the diminishing returns on hover, but simply jumping while aiming down sights will cause your hovers to stop more quickly. So there you go, the assault rifle class in Titanfall 2 is designed for a balanced playstyle. You can move, you can shoot, and you can kill people all at the same time, but if you go too fast without taking a moment to aim down sights, you'll get outgunned by the more specialized mobility weapons, namely shotguns and submachine guns. Finally, within the assault rifle class, there are medium range options, the R201 Carbine and the flatline, and medium long range options, the Hemlock and the G2A5. The more specialized Hemlock and G2A5 require a stricter adherence to a more traditional playstyle if you want them to be most effective. Consider that when you're deciding which assault rifle you want to bring to the battlefield. So, as you already know, the name of the game is Titanfall 2, the name of the channel is iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.